Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's market commentary. It is 8 o'clock, and so obviously looking for live trades this morning. So I think I'll have to press pause for now because there's nothing too much going on. We've had a bit of a flush down overnight again in the middle of the night here. I think it's about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. UK time when they flushed down here overnight. So just having to patiently wait for now and wait for a setup to come along. So we've just been consolidating down near the lows here, and so just got to wait now. Going back to a 5 minute chart, and it's a little bit choppy as you can see at the moment. So hopefully at some point this morning we'll get a trade set up. So I'll press pause for now. It's now 9 o'clock, and just after 9 o'clock, and you see the euro yen's had quite a nice run up here. Actually, I'm still looking at a 5 minute chart from when I was last looking at it, which I think was down here when we first started. So, but I mean, there may have been a small opportunity to play within the bands, but I didn't take it on my account. I'm flat, and so really I'm sitting here waiting. Here's an hourly time frame. As you can see, we made these lows a couple day ago. We've come down, revisited them overnight, and now we're putting in this rally bounce. But at the moment, it's very difficult. I can't justify getting on the long side because overall we're in this sort of semi-downwards sort of trend on the hourly charts. So I can't justify getting on the long side, but likewise, it'll probably take quite a while for it to roll over for me to get on the short side again. So this one could take a long time before I get a trade today, maybe. And if it takes too long, I do know that Sam's going to be sending this out. She's already scheduled to send this video update out at 2 p.m. So I know that I've got until about 1 p.m. to get this video wrapped up. So we're just going to have to see what happens, really. But at the moment, I'm not going to be able to justify doing anything on the long side. Maybe if we fire off above the hourly 50, then maybe I'll start having a look at long side trades. So that may be an option, but we've got a little bit of work to do yet. Not too much, but get up to into the 60s, 70s. Then I'll be looking at some point to then try and get up, get on the long side for a rate attack of these highs over here from yesterday. So we'll just have to see. So that's the plan at the moment. So just waiting to see what's going to happen. If it rolls over, I've got a fairly long wait even before I can probably do anything. But if it carries on going higher, then once we get above the hourly 50, then maybe there's something I can do. So I'll press pause for now. Okay, we've just hit a lot of resistance up there. I'm going to see if we can just going to see how we can get a trade in here. Just so we've hit that. So if we can get some orders in. I've got 2 in so far. Oh, no, missing out there. I was just having a look at this. We've still got our 21. I'm looking at a 30-minute chart at the moment. The 21 moving average still facing down, but a lovely run up. We've hit the 30-minute 50, and so I thought, oh, okay, we might be able to get. I've just shorted it there, those 2, but so there's our 2 shorts. So 36, 35. We're down at 31 at the moment. Just see if we can have a bit more of a pullback. Let's see if we can scalp something out of this market on Friday. See if it'll come down to the bands actually, or even towards that. So we had a spike up a bit there, and just see if it can come down a little bit more. And if it does, then so be it. I'll pretty much just put my stop up towards the highs there. So and just see. So we are at 11 minutes past 9 at the moment. But yeah, I just saw that we just spiked up, as you can see in that nice candle there. Hit the 500 moving average there. And hopefully you can see that. It's just this red line, which you may not be able to just see. Actually, I'm just looking at the recording. Oh, of course you need to do that, don't I? Sorry about that. There you go. So we hit the 500 moving average, which hopefully you can just about see here. Maybe still just off the screen. Let's see if I can pull this down a little bit. There you go. You can probably see it now. The red line there. And what else was there? And so 15-minute, we've got this 100 moving average there. We've got the 30-minute 50, 30-minute 21 still facing down, and the hourly 21. So there's a lot of overlaps there. So we'll just see if we can get a few more points to the downside. I've only got two entries in then, so just see if we can. I guess I can move the deal ticket off for now, and we'll have these 2 over, something like that, and just see if we can pull back another few points down to about 24, 25 by the looks of things. So just watch that there, and if we can get that, then that'll probably have to do us. But shame we didn't get couple more in, but we'll see. Still not, trade's not over yet. But I'm just going to pop my stop at the high there, and if it comes up to there again, then I'll just get stopped out for a loss, and then we'll just see how it goes after that. So I'll press pause for now. Okay, so we're nearly there. So I'll just get me ready because we're about to hit we're about to move off. I see 26s. There we go. I'll take one off there at 26 because we're about to change the guard here. Oh, there we go. Now we've got to 25. We're about to change the guard into the 9:15, which can mean that this will obviously this 8 will then play catch up and come up to touch it. And sometimes, so often, you've seen me do these video updates where I've been waiting, and then it doesn't actually come down any further because this comes up, and then by the time it then does a little retrace and rolls over, I could have just taken the profit there. So I've just taken that one off. But if it does come straight down, then great, then we'll just take that. So just see how this is going to pan out. I suspect we'll have a little bounce now, and but if we don't and we come straight down, then bonus, and we'll come out at the white line. So we'll see how that's going to play out. And we're only getting 2 contracts in. Well, we'll see how it's going to play out yet. So, but I suspect what my entry. No, I would still have a losing trade on this if it came up to stop me out. If it did come up to the highs again, it would still end up being a losing trade. But I've protected it to the loss to an extent. But we'll just see how this is going to play out. Let's have a look at whilst we're waiting here. Let's have a look at these reminder sells, these higher time frames. We shot up into there, and I got in late, got in a bit late there because I got in at 35, and you can see it was shot up to 45. I was just sitting here and I thought, hold on a second, there's something going on there. So that's the 15-minute chart, and that's the 30. I still would like to see the 30-minute time frame come down a little bit more based on that 21 there. So therefore I'd obviously like to see this come down to the lower band. But just like I just said, if we just have that bounce and it takes a while, by the time that then rolls over and the band's coming up, then sometimes you can actually find that you could have just come out here and it's just as good as by 10, 15, 20 minutes later, it finally comes down to the band and the band is up there anyway. So you could have just taken it all off there. But anyway, I'll just press pause now, see how we go. Okay, so just watching this as we're coming down a little bit here. Mind you, just as I've pressed record again, it'll probably then bounce again now. But just in case it does come down, I thought I'd just have this all ready. So another little push, we'll be about there on here. So let's see if we can get there. 22s now. So if I see 21s, then there we go, 21.6. Oh, that was a bit ahead. Let's have a look. No, there you go. Yeah, sometimes you'll see the price on my platform will usually move a bit ahead of the chart, so I'm having to guesstimate on the chart where my price on my platform is going to be, including the spread and such likes as well. So it's 20 past 9. We had a bit of a bonus just capturing that when I was just about to say, oh god, it's going to take ages to before I'm going to get a trade here. Just spotting that little. Sometimes you just see a little bit of a spike into a load of resistance, and so get rid of that. And shame we didn't get the if I'd have got 4 in, then it would have been a nice £500, which would have been a little bit nicer, but it's okay, 250 quid. So that's a little start. I could call it a wrap, but I think it's still quite early, and so we'll just see if we can get some other opportunities anytime this morning. I think I will pop out to the gym and see what this market's going to do whilst I'm out. So I think it's just it's too there's potential good opportunities here yet. I don't know whether that will come to being or not, but there are some potential good opportunities. So let's just do a recap on this trade. So I saw the spike up into the hourly 21, the 30-minute 50, the 30-minute 21. This is the big key for me. Sometimes when you overshoot a 21, if the 21 moving average is pointing down, or if it's the opposite way pointing up, and you've overshot it and shot into resistance, or if it's going up and you shot back down into support, then very often the market will just want to retrace. It doesn't mean to have to come all the way down, but it'll usually just want to back off a bit on that. So I just saw that opportunity there. The 15-minute chart, it hit that 15-minute 100, and on the 5-minute chart it hit the 500, and it'll probably go all the way over now and look back at that. But that's the problem with only getting the 2 units in. I had to just take the profits off. If I'd have been in with 4 units, then I probably could have held, or at least probably taken 3 off and then just held and seen if it did actually roll over a bit more. But at the moment it's in a bit of no man's land. Let's go back as far as the hourly charts are concerned. As you can see, it's not at the moment. made marginal new lows here, but it's come straight back up into the range. So that's what I say. It's in no man's land. So until if it can break out and break up, then I'll look at it there. Or if it rolls completely over, then once we start getting down here, then I'll look at it. At the moment, we're in no man's land, which equals gym time. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, just back now. It's now just coming up to midday UK time, and you can see what's happened. Just rewind a little bit. This is where I exited down here, and this zone, wasn't it? Down at 20. What was it? My exit was okay. My second exit was at 21.6, so pretty much at the band down here. I think it went just below, so that would have been about right. Yeah, on the spread. It started to bounce and then obviously just rolled over, and actually would have come over beautifully. It came, as you can see, it came down quite nicely, but then bounced all the way back up, and it's now just chopping around. And if we look at the euro dollar as well, that's the euro yen. Euro dollar is very choppy, and the pound is even worse, I think. Yeah. So I don't think that I'm going to get chance to trade again. I suspect there probably will be some movement later on this afternoon once the US session starts and they come in about 1 o'clock. But like I said, I've got to get this out to you, or done by 1 anyway, really, because I know that Sam's already set the auto responder thingy out to you. So nice to finish on a plus again for the end of the year. I did trade elsewhere, and it's funny actually because I traded elsewhere and just had a little bit of chop. Had a profit, but effectively just got chops and ended up with essentially a tiny little profit on another account, on the fund account. But so I just left my own one. But I'll see if I can trade this afternoon. If there's anything going, then it would be nice. I think we're set up potentially for a move, but just as easily we could just see chop all day, and if that's the case, then I'll stay out of it. Look forward very much to kicking this off again in the new year. I don't think there'll be any between now and the new year. I'll probably do a video update on Monday, but no live trading until the new year. So for now, have a fabulous Christmas, enjoy the festive season and the break, and we look forward to kicking things off with you again in the new year.